Hi again, it's me, your favorite. I'm about to tell you about the bad for your skin ingredient that's in almost every natural, organic, clean, or conventional beauty product. More specifically, I'm going to talk about why we should question the use of glycerin in nearly every beauty product. So first, skincare product ingredients are listed in order of percentage by weight, greatest to least. So the first ingredient is what the product is mostly comprised of. So take a look at all your damn skincare bottles. I will wait. Okay, there's at least one study. I'll link it below. It's from Chemical and Engineering News, and it suggests that glycerin is not so great for your skin. It makes you look good initially, but over time it has a net effect of shriveling the cells. Anytime I've had a facial, I just wash the products right off. Like, the facial feels great. I consider it like a healing ritual. I'm relaxed afterwards. But afterwards, I'm just gonna take all the products off that they put on me and I'm gonna put on my normal stuff, which I'll talk about in a different video. Because whatever the hell they put on me, it's not gonna make any difference being applied to my skin once. So you could be like, but glycerin is safe. Birdie.com says it's safe. First of all, if a product is labeled safe, that doesn't mean it's good for you. It means it's not going to kill you right now. And we have plenty of things that people have said are safe in the past that turn out not to be. So why is nobody talking about this? The article linked below is from 2012 or 2013 or something. Everything has glycerin in it because it's so good. It's an emollient. It's so good for your skin. It's hydrating. It's not like you can't have hydrated, moisturized skin without glycerin. I haven't used a product with glycerin in many years. My skin doesn't look totally disgusting. I'm not wearing any makeup. This isn't any fancy lighting. I actually get a lot of compliments on my skin, and I'm 41. I haven't touched glycerin in years. Anytime any skincare product is like, oh, this is the best thing ever, I'm like, why can't you do it without glycerin? Glycerin, the type that's put into beauty products, is a heavily processed sugar. It's an industrial substance, even if it says it's organic. And it can also contain residual chemicals from various industrial production processes. The reason it's used in skincare products is because it provides temporary plumping, but later it leads skin cells to shrivel through a process called osmolarity, which has been rebranded to osmotic concentration. I don't know why they needed to change the name of that process. Anyway, it makes the cell look plump and hydrated, and then over time, it dehydrates the cell, so it makes you want that thing again for the plumping, because plumping and hydration, but it's just a vicious cycle. And if you want to come at me and be like, here's a study that shows how good glycerin is, or it's safe, use it. You can look at my skin. I don't use anything with glycerin ever, and I feel like that's a better long-term plan for me. Again, I can't tell you what to do. I could just tell you what has worked for me. And I'm probably a lot older than you, so I have some experience in this realm. Okay, so why do they put it in everything? As I've mentioned, it creates temporary plumping. So your sheet mask, everything. It's in everything. Go look. Did you pause the video and go look at all your skincare products? I guarantee most of them contain glycerin. If you didn't, then go do it now. It makes you look really good immediately. So that's one thing. You put on the product and you're like, results. But your skin doesn't get results immediately. Your skin gets results over time. Anything that's about immediate results is unless, if you want the immediate results for your wedding or something, I feel like that could maybe be okay. You could do whatever you want. I guess instant results have a time and a place. If you're gonna be on television, do a thing that gets you instant results. I wouldn't even use glycerin if I were about to go on The View. So something that personal care product formulators do is they add an ingredient that will give you, the customer, a sense that the product is working immediately so that the other ingredients they put in the product can work over time. Because, just the idea of smearing things on your skin in order to improve your skin is not a sustainable practice, in my opinion. But if you're going to smear things on your skin and get results and do nothing else, those results are going to be had over time. But they don't want to tell you that, and they don't want you, the poor customer, to have to deal with waiting. So they put a thing in the product that makes you use the product and be like, that works so well. I got instant results. I'm going to keep using it. Except you're not. You're going to buy the next new thing when you want something new, which is also not amazing for your skin, but that's a different video. Consistency is what your skin wants. Anyway, they put in instant gratification ingredients so that you feel like they're working, even though the way that they actually work and all the things advertised about what they're supposed to do are things that occur over time. Unless it's an exfoliant But all the like actives, the active ingredients, those things work through sustained use over time. How many products do you have that you've been using for just years and years and years? Probably none. I'm being cynical because maybe you do have some stuff that you love that you continue to use. And whatever new shiny thing is dangling in front of you at the fancy beauty store, you aren't swayed by because you have your one product that you love. Maybe you have that. So glycerin is the main thing that's used in all these things because it's so good at making you look plump and hydrated. One way that you can get instant gratification is through facial gua sha. I'll do a video about that at some point. I mean, a lot of conventional skincare people don't talk about it because it's a practice that offers a lot of results, especially if you do it over time. But even if you do it once, sometimes, depending on what's going on with your body, the lymphatic drainage and blood flow that occurs because of it can make you look a little bit different instantly in a way that's noticeable. And all it costs is the cost of the gua sha tool, which you could just use if you have something smooth. So a lot of conventional skincare people don't want to talk about that because it does offer great results, especially over time, but immediately depending on what's going on with your body. And it doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't involve you going to see them and giving them money. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with giving people money for a really good product or service. But I'm suggesting that we question whether or not products that contain glycerin are good for us to use over time. So even if you're like changing your products all the time, they probably all contain glycerin, or mostly. And so you're just basically using the same thing over and over again, just in different packaging, with different buzzwords, with different fragrance or no fragrance. So the promise of results, instant results, is a lie. It's a marketing tactic. Your skin looks good because of your lifestyle choices over time. Also, the article that I mentioned earlier from Chemical and Engineering News that's linked below was a study on personal lubricants. They're putting that stuff on those parts of you, which is not good. I would suggest that you interrogate whether or not you need such products to begin with, but that's a completely different video. This channel's not about that for now. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I love you. Goodbye.